Yo, greetings to the family. This is the moment of truth and natural wisdom. I receive some questions, and like Constitution is also more like the Bible. You can use some chapters or some articles to give answers to some articles. Assembly a kind article be mono. Answer no etime kowo another article inside. I say Bible na ntina me kire mo say get yourself a copy of your constitution. You see what I'm saying? Get yourself a copy of your constitution. Keep it in your bag. Keep it in your car. Keep it in your room. Wherever you go. You are waiting for somebody. You can read about one article. It's not that long. They are very, very, very short articles. It may take maybe 2 minutes to read one. But because I am explaining why it takes long, a little longer. What do you say? Now, article number 25 and article number 38, they all move together. There are some other articles giving further explanation, but I need me the PDF for no best send. Now what download will go phone so. What you say? Now, they are all under fundamental human rights. I want to do the fundamental human rights no edos. Enti the mayor no say medical chire 25 no 25 is about your educational right. Your educational right is part of your fundamental human rights. So it is article 25 is your educational right under fundamental human rights. Article 38 gives us the provisions for chapter 25. Yaka provisions ya me ko school no. Me ma me ko to provisions ma me say me mfa school. So the information, the command that was given in article number 25, the chapter article 38 is giving out the provision as to how we're gonna carry out that command. What else? I say Bible na simbi nyame kan ha no. Na wa ma odifu bi ahye nkom na aba be for fail wa ha no. It's kind of the same thing. We read the constitution, read the Bible. And also numbers. Once the Bible only a chapters and numbers. Constitution so your chapters and numbers. Chapters and numbers. Yeah. The WhatsApp number no a plus 1808 451 1646. O WhatsApp me high. And also o test me say we hear constitution na me the PDF no. Ebe WhatsApp na wa download we go phone so na wa kire onso won nkrofo a share. You have to know your rights. Until I the moment I started constitution, I said Ghana cry yidin kakra. May analyst on say no me analyzing maybe I catch them. May I analyze on a large scale. I analyze on a large scale. Me who say Ghana yidin kakra because of this constitution. Boys in be a pebia gonna phone so because almost a Bible na home kakra. Afide ye bekan ya constitution book wa ye di book Ghana ye di book Ghana man book wa ebo Ghana man ne ho bra no afide ne ye bekan ye ma Bible na home kakra ne nhwe de bc. What you say? Ama Ghana ye din kakra. I will finish all of it. Mo mistake am ye nenko ametumi de enenkusi echina no pa no na ma wi chapter 5 na dos na ma wi ni nyina. Because me can't tell what my chili much okay. I say me kind of graphic. One a graphic a can ultimate kind of graphic a book be a bit to me a kind. Now let us move on. So article 25 and I already explained how you need your educational right. Our constitution baby class will be a soldier ni be a born. Meme boa me agem patesi come. Odi a WhatsApp me na memfa constitution e ma me bia na wakan. Ubi a soldier ni bi abo. Soldier ni bi atete wo. Ya nam kwati kwan bi so asai wo japade no. Meboa me agem patesi kama. Frɛ me meboa. Ama me dan krofo bi alido me agem patesi kama. Yes. Meba. Tina so ma yidin no. Mama omo ho apo kakra. They didn't expect at this time they must start actually you said be me Bible sa. Now, education, I already explained, Chapter 25. All persons have the right to equal educational opportunities and facilities, and with the view of achieving the full realization of that right, basic education shall be free and compulsory and available to all citizens. Secondary education in its different form, including technical and vocational education. The secondary education in different form, including technical and vocational and senior high school, shall be generally made available and accessible to everybody by means in particular by the progressive introduction of free education for the high school level, and free education also for the university level, and a free education for adult literacy education. Nti obi kura wanya be 50 years ma pese oko school no. For metro baby yes oko jiska according to constitution, metro baby yes oko jiska ko school. E free, I say ban tua wo hoka because you are going to school to get the knowledge to help your country Ghana develop. So it's supposed to be free. Adult education, the constitution promised free adult education. Let us move on to article number 38. My summarize 25 because I already spoke about that. Now let us move on to article 38. Okay, the bottom of your memo, we know your memo. What's Tell you, memo more ye dins, me dey me hwɛ nneɛma mu me because me bɛkɔ baabi koraa me hwɛ m'anim ansa na makɔ asa mo yɛ din ade na mo yɛ din saa na nsa blasters yɛwe ne match mo nyɛ didi kakra mo yɛ din twuma blaster celebration ɛsɛ yɛ celebrity chair ya qualify for world cup papa na within some few days Ghana start ya yɛ din saa de ade masa na akɔfo ado koraa birthday koraa mo mpɛsɛ mo bɛ celebrity papa no. It's so sad. Now listen, article number 38 under fundamental human rights of the 1992 Constitution, which was amended in the year 1996. The state shall provide, the state, Ghana, the state shall provide educational facilities at all levels and in all the regions of Ghana, and shall, to the greatest extent feasible, make those facilities available to all citizens. So no discrimination. Computer man will score, baby. Computer and school no call. The state shall provide all those facilities. The state shall. Point number 2, clause 2, under Article 38. The government shall, within 2 years after Parliament first meet, after the coming into force of this constitution, draw a program for implementation within the following 10 years for the provision of the free, compulsory, and universal basic education. Inti Parliament no HCI 1992 no the constitution ibai. Na chese 10 years after 1992 no, Ghana is supposed to at within 10 years. It can be 5 years, it can be 4 years, it can be 6 years, it can be 8 years. But within 10 years, Ghana in a basic education. But Ghana mpanyimfo exactly on the 10-year mark, which is 2002. President Kofono did free education around that time. They should have done it even in 1996. Because within 10 years, and it is supposed to be inside the 10-year mark. But Abrunti, almost just at the end of the, because they were afraid that when people find out the constitution wanted you guys to give us free education within 10 years, not after 10 years. And no make me to me the Ghana and penny for court to a home so man family and because the constitution says within 10 years. Emra. Charlie, I love constitution. Now, clause number 3. The state shall, subject to the availability of resources, provide. The state shall, subject to the availability of resources, which of course we have a lot of resources, and natural resources here and there, gold, oil, diamond, a lot of resources. We have timber, Charlie, we have resources. So we know resources not be problem now. So I say money not be problem. So the state, meaning we have the resources already. So the state shall provide a equal and balanced access to secondary and other appropriate pre-university education, equal access to university or equivalent education with the emphasis on science and technology. On say na yɛwɛ award, Evangelist ADDAI Science and Technology Award a mede kyerɛ mu no. Ɛhyɛ box no mu a mede kyerɛ. Evangelist ADDAI Science and Tech. I know what I'm doing here, mother. So it shall be on the emphasis of science with the emphasis on science and technology. On say na na akofo was started building the science centers and the technology innovation centers. This is the president that I'm talking about. Yeah. What you say? Now, a free adult literacy program. Free adult literacy program. Obi a on opese okusua brofo, on te brofo. Opese usua languages bi, opese usua niema bi nya nsa no dwuma nkakra bi di twitwaje ho de ye dwuma boa Ghana. Eye free so humra no. Na wo gira mra no so kasa. Emra is the ultimate goal. Nobody can go above this constitution. So if you, wherever you are speaking with them through this constitution, whatever you are requesting shall be granted. Utimia bompaye ba de open on sanka. Ba ujina mra kwan so enya vem ekasa de opebia on sabeka. That is the difference. What else? Ubetimia bompaye ma de achen bia de open on sanka. But se ujina constitution so e de vem de on sesi oboka se minim ne America minim memra. Article no se monye we see mame because me a citizen, metua tax, metua e-levy, monye mame. You will never be denied. It shall be granted. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you will find. Mummo muni ebebi mo. Matthew 7:7. What do you say? Into free literacy program, free vocational training, rehabilitation, and the resettlement of the disabled persons. Settlements of the disabled persons. Just will be our plan, so say will be our prakra winti minko school. As you need to pay scale, so now you start a settlement. TMU article number 38. Article 38, the free adult literacy program and a free vocational education, rehabilitation, and resettlement of the disabled persons and lifelong education. Nti obi a wopra ba fine, obi a nani afra, ese ye de wo nyina no ko school na ye bo mo ho ka na ye san atwa mo ka. E wo constitution ni mo, ti na me kan mo ye din wo Ghana no. Once mo ye din, me hu se Ghana ma na boto wa ye din. Me be chire mu word for word. Unim kwa me ade. Me be chire mu word for word. Obi a soldier ni bia bonu bia wo de freme soldier ni hu na o omudin gu uniform nim to be drum America soldier ni mo nipa soldier ni has no right to touch anybody me ko soldier ma mo America ni bia o America hada what you say soldier ni o mu nipa soldier ni bia hu na o yesisifo a twa na uniform ni din wo twa na picture keke na yenya ni din e wo uniform no ene branch ne keke ye be jim patesi kama mina me kachiro. Yeah. Inti obi a woye ba fine. Inti educational facilities no shall be free. Free education, free books, free everything. And on top of that, you know, free pre-university. Free pre-university education is any pebia article ba concerning we see moko. Mechere no nso ma kire wo. En na wa obetimi abie school fie na wa kire wo made. Na bosome so aban atua oka eno nso bi wa America ha what you say wa obetimi abi onse obi bi international school na wo de agenkrofo ho school fees e wo Ghana wa obetimi constitution ne ma kwan se obetimi a kire wo bade e wo fie na wo ba e ba be ko university a obekọ pre-university course wa your friend of deck or private examination no it is also qualified as a pre-university education because you are preparing to take the NOVDEC exam for university. No? It shall be free. Class ya woko, who books. You have to get your budget approved. Sa system ni nyina mon setting up. Te me file constitution esa no bia ho popo. Ọjà bịa. Nti ne nyinaa da nkyɛn a obi a ɔyɛ bafan, obi a wadi dɛm, ne nsa twa, wontumi nante. Yɛnse ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛha yɛn ho. Sɛ saa afoɔ no ntumi nkɔ suku a, ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛfɔ so wɔn. Constitution ne sɛ ɛsɛ yɛde wɔn kɔ rehab center, rehabilitation bi wɔ America ha. And then through that program no, we have to put them on a pay scale. Yɛma wɔn credit card, anaasɛ debit card. Na bosome bi aso amampanyin na na akofo adom pompi sika ne bi ngusoma won na omo nso mfa nye omo online. It is in the constitution, but because people, it is under the fundamental human rights. It is part of your right as a citizen to claim your disabilities from the government of Ghana. It is part of the constitution. In fact, we are share we ni nyina. Obi biara obusuani bi disable. Meme kwa me ade me se frɛ me. Say the constitution we say na ejina so abumra na ye di bu Ghana man. Na constitution ni timi kasa ma Ghana man mu ye din sa de Ghana man mu ye din to within some few days no dia. Me kwa me ade me gina constitution so aboa no obusuafo. What you say? Constitution ne kasa onipa bi obesoro etia constitution asema constitution aka no is considered a high crime. The constitution wants us to compensate and rehabilitate the disabled people in the country. It wants us to also give free education to pre-university students and all of that. And the article number 25 also emphasizing on a progressive introduction of the free and affordable, high level. I'm talking about tertiary education. So since we cannot go against the will of this constitution, then something has to be done right away. What you say? I love you all. Until all this is supposed to happen right now in the system. What you say? Yeah. Metre on your maybe brave. Ubi a soldier ni bi abo, police ni bi abo. Why ye? Nti bruni police ni neba untimi nya ohio. Wane wo camera ni bi a the handcuff for guns no do ko. What you say? Wo ye gidigidi bi a obetimi afa ho enye sika kesi bi afri aban ne ho. Nti omu follow mra police mu nipa wa America. Soldier emu nipa wa America. Ghana soldier ni bi ayi ne uniform. Akobi bia mehia na Brepo Junction 2014 no. Wa ye ne uniform akwakobu bi tsa na se aboafo no. Okobo han. What you say? Nti abusuafo no mechia mu nyina. Onsaka message ya share na yintu this time yesua constitution no. Ma obi ampe bi ngo ne fon so. Ma obi ampe bi ngo ne fon so said the Bible no wo mo fon so na mo kan constitution no app wo ho. Mo mpe bi ngo mo fon so na mo kan. Na mo atamfo ani mu wase. What you say? Bitimi abo record na okuta constitution ontomra obi antimi hunehuna ya de mra ne san hunehuna bi ko woni mu mra nti obi kura so court kura hu court dan na usuro. Know your rights. It's fundamental human rights. You are entitled to all your rights. As far as you are not a criminal, you have never committed a felony, you are not in any judicial proceedings or facing or criminal charges or whatever. As far as you have done everything right and you have no charges and you are entitled to all your liberties in the economy of Ghana, you are also entitled to all your fundamental human rights and your education right in chapter 5, article 25 and article 38. You should have access to all of that. I love you all.